So I would actually lean towards 5G as the biggest opportunity at scale, right? Many of the teleport operators have historically focused on satellite communications, and in doing so, this large migration in the industry towards an open standard and the ability to work more interactively with the mobile network operators provides a great opportunity for growth. With LEO, I think probably the biggest thing I see playing out right now, it's a little bit less about satellite communications and it's a little bit more about space domain awareness and also imaging and observation. So teleport operators have this great asset that historically has been built for satellite communications networks. With the entrant of the megas and their turnkey networks, it's really driven the teleport operators to think about ways to broaden their business. Two immediate opportunities. The first is there's a lot of push for observation and sensing networks to downlink at various different places on the Earth's surface as a means to increase the timeliness or decrease the timeliness to an image that needs to be brought to the ground. So adapting their assets to be able to deal with LEO satellites for observation and sensing networks and or Earth observation networks is a great way to grow their business. So I think a lot of it is to get these networks to work well, it's adherence to standards. Historically, many of these networks have been built on their own proprietary system. So a GEO network, a MEO network, and a LEO network. So when you try to do multi-orbit, you really just end up with a bunch of stovepipe systems. And to the user, it's very kludgy, it's a very high size, weight, and power swap. As you see the industry move to an open standard like 5G NTN, what it does is it allows for a common over-the-air implementation regardless of orbit. So not only does it drive down the cost and it improve the scale for one individual orbit, it actually now starts to make things like roaming across orbits way more technically feasible. I think it's being open to maybe different business models. It's to me, it's an opportunity for them. So if we talk about 5G again or virtualized infrastructure as well, historically a teleport operator would have focused primarily on the RF piece of the satellite network, and then of course things like network availability and power. Now as the world goes virtual, what they can do is include with that a private cloud. And in doing that, these networks that are now virtualized can all run in that environment. So it's an opportunity for them to perhaps add an extra value-added service to their offering. In doing so, allow the industry to start to consolidate all of these stovepipe networks. The other is 5G. Right, so 5G really allows them to, instead of just offering straight up teleport services, they could actually set up their own private 5G network. And in doing that, allow satellite operators to roam into their teleport, just like those satellite operators would roam into their own.